Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Austin Gomber.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Pulls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters,
now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Fires the second too late, and he's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, man aboard, Isaac Paredes now. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab on the run. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill, Zach Littell.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Here's Charlie Blackmon. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Blackmon, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. And that's outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play, and the righty deals down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine. but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Chris Bryant stands in now, looks at that one inside. And there's a foul ball. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Gomber back to work. Gomber, a 6'5" lefty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. That misses. Now 2-0. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Jose Siri stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores. It's 3-zip, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Jose Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Rene Pinto digs in now.
The catcher, Rene Pinto.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Diaz stands in here, takes ball one low. Pinto leads off first with one away. Diaz, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And he takes a strike. Runner takes off. That's hard hit on the line. Bouchard squeezes it. Now a long throw to first. Back to first, and they get him. Double play. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 4 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. And he deals. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
In the air to left down the line, and that's a foul ball. Check swing, now an appeal to third, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. The Rays leading by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 4-1. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
To third, tag, got it.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. That is the inning. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 4 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, Lau at the plate.
The second baseman.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Ground ball to the right side. Bryant throw to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy
Arozarena, the next to hit. This to center field. Doyle pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Isaac Paredes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carried. Into the bleachers and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. with a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Richie Palacios. Foul ball there. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Two outs. And that just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And there's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swung on, belted. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Nick Mears.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's Jose Siri, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's going to be Jose Caballero. In the air, right side, on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 6 and the Rockies 1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Charlie Blackmon. Littell back to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
The 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now, swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pinto makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bryant batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Rockies strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Rene Pinto. And a pitch. Outside.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. Right-handed reliever. This one popped up. Rogers should have this one. Makes the grab, one away. Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Brandon Lau. He's already homered here in this one.
Lau.
And the first offering is not close.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bryant makes a nice running catch, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-1. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 4th, so in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Series sizing it up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Hauls it in to end the inning. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rays 7 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Isaac Paredes. And the pitch. That to right. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez.
Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Out to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bouchard goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2017. Here's the 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle now at the plate. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one hit to right, and that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. In the air, foul off first. Bryant drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And now the catcher for the Rays, Rene Pinto.
Rene Pinto.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. The throw to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 7 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. The line of the pitch.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Good eye in that spot.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Caught and missed. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Just misses with that one. And they'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Diaz makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 7-1. So digging in, Brandon Lau. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Mears back to work. And that's outside.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Bryant, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Randy Arozarena.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bryant snags it, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered in this game. The Rays up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, It's time.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the seventh. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
He goes down looking. So up next, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1.
Ryan McMahon.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out there to center. It gets down, a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Two on, one out. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Palacios brings it in, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. To the plate now for the Rays.
Ramirez.
This is the DH, Harold Ramirez. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's all
the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-1. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Next to hit, Jose Siri. This one popped up. Bryant pulls it down, and there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
It gets down, a base hit. The throw in, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball.
Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. And there are 2 outs. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jalen Beeks up and throwing. On the ground to short. Over to Bryant. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Rockies 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Alexander.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon.
For the Rockies, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
And here comes Alexander in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosarena after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Foul ball. Gloves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
The lefty to 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. The right-hander back to work. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. couple of singles back-to-back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. To third. McMahon throws across the diamond. Now one gone in the ninth.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold.
And now the DH,
Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez. Tovar. Now two away as they get a run across. So two down now, and here is Richie Palacios.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pickoff throw. Rosarena dives back. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Rays 10, and the Rockies 1. We head to the bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
The first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Alexander back to work. In the air to left center under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Gets under it and pops it up. Diaz moves under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.